Hello world, I am Katie of Nature. If you didn't catch my first video, I am talking about environmental issues, how we can help. One of the biggest problems that I think we have on Earth is trash. So I think it would be amazing if someone that had billions of dollars, like an Elon Musk figure, would do something about that, invest some of his money and resources into fixing that problem here on Earth instead of trying to colonize Mars. It's amazing that he can do that and wants to do that. Does he know something that we don't? Because I think that that's what we need to prioritize, is reducing our waste and doing something about the trash that we have accumulated that's floating around as islands in the ocean, plastic islands in multiple oceans, multiple worlds' oceans. So much of our trash ends up in the ocean. Fish, turtles, they're choking on straws, they're getting stuck in plastic bags, they don't know how to get out. We have to do something about that. Straws should be banned. We don't need them. I've used straws. If I go to a restaurant and they give me a straw, I use it because I don't really want to put my mouth on the glass. But we don't need them to live. We can all adapt to not using a straw. Or how about paper straws? Or things like bamboo. I have used paper straws in a bar I worked at. Tried them for a little while, and they did kind of dissolve in your drink. To me, that's a small sacrifice to make. I was more than happy to deal with that slight, tiny inconvenience. The only reason I think it's reason to use a straw would be just to keep my mouth off a dirty glass at a bar, because let's face it, they're not always getting clean the best. But, there are other things we could be using. Like I said, hemp, those things can all be made into paper. And, paper straws, can be used. Metal is an alternative for straws. Now, obviously, that's not really efficient in a restaurant environment, but in your house, my sister loves to use straws to keep the stain off her teeth when she drinks coffee or tea. That's super. You can use a metal straw. They make those. Apparently, they were using stuff like that in ancient Samaria. I just read something about that. So there are alternatives. We definitely don't want our plastic straws getting stuck in the throats of sea creatures, and ruining their lives and their territory by, our irresponsibility. So I'm going to cut this off here because I want to try to keep these videos brief. But I'll be back to talk about more. Thank you for listening.